What's up, guys? Glenn with Hustler Hacks. September merch sales update. I like doing these videos for you guys. I can show you guys my current month payouts and a couple of merch updates and some things that have been going on with my business and anything I can do to help you guys. So we're gonna start off just showing you guys what I'm at currently. Over 2,800 products live. I recently added 400 to 500 range maybe the last 2 or 3 weeks, so a lot of those are barely starting to get into the system and starting to kind of build up. 209 products sold. This is the lowest it's been probably in the last 2 or 3 weeks or so, because I think a week or a week and a half ago I think I sold like 40 something in one day, and then another 30 something, another 30 something. So at one point I was at like 260 in 1 week, and it was kind of steady like that. And then of course once that day kind of it ends and the new week starts, like those shirts disappear from the big time sales, so your numbers go down. And then now that it's towards the end of the month, it's the 26th right now, that's kind of when it starts slowing down for me. So I'm at 209 right now for the week, 1,200 royalties. But it was a pretty good month. The last 2 weeks or so, I was at like the 1,500 per week range. So that was also good. I can refresh this so I can show you guys if anything there. 209, same thing, nothing new. We can go to, let's see if, that's something totally different. But go to my payouts. I don't know what I wanted to talk about first. You know what? Let me just cover the podcast first. If you're interested in merch and you haven't gone onto the podcast to take a look at it on iTunes, you can type in Merch Minds on iTunes to see me and Yang, aka Retro Aficionado. We created this podcast. We're on the 6th episode, then the 7th one should be coming out after that pretty soon. We are now going to weekly, so we have a weekly show talking about merch to try to help you guys build your merch business. This one on the top is through a SoundCloud. If you want to go through there, you can check that out. And then on the bottom is iTunes. We have 13 5-star ratings. Please leave us a review. If you can talk about it a little bit, and just helps us out in general with iTunes and kind of rank up on there, and people can find us easier. And let us know. You can even let me know in the comments of this video if you like the podcast, you like where it's headed, if there's certain subjects you want or topics you want us to cover. Let me know in the comments too, but you can definitely leave a review. It would help us out. So back to this, you want to go to my numbers, designs, and the numbers at the same time. September 2016, my profit was a little bit over $5,300. You can see those are my months, and over 5,000 at least since May. So doing up and down, because we saw 6,000, it went up, then it went down, then it went down again, then it went up. So up and down, a little roller coaster on merch. I did add, like I said, some shirts to my merch account, plus 537 designs. It was only the last 2 weeks or so, so it's kind of building in the system. Haven't really seen any awesome numbers from those designs yet. I think even yesterday, I think I added probably like 100 of those. So it's going to take some time to kind of build up there in the system. Profit to date, a little bit over $37,000. We talked about my goal was 50K. In order to get there, $12,734.43 left to get to 50K. I would need to average a little bit less than $4,300 profit for the next 3 months. So we have October, we have November, we have December. October was a pretty good month. It should be over the $5,300. So I should be on track. Let's see what November and December brings, but I really have to add more shirts. Okay, so updates. We talked about the content policy. They added the 60-day rule where they're going to remove your shirt if it had not sold in the 60 days. We talk about that content policy in the podcast. If you want to go to the podcast to see that specific show where we talk about it, go ahead and you can listen to that show. Pretty awesome details on it. But one of the things I wanted to talk about was the same design, these one word tees. So what I mean by that, I have the example here that I want to show you guys. Check out this shirt, Lopez shirt. It's a Lopez thing t-shirt. So it says, it's a Lopez thing you wouldn't understand. These shirts are the ones that are going to be taken off the most when they rule that 60-day rule on November 15th. They're going to take down the shirts that haven't sold. This is only going for a certain last name. So if you know this shirt, I think this shirt did sell, but for the last names or first names, I've seen both that haven't sold, more than likely those people with those accounts, they're going to get all of these taken down. And that's what kind of sucks. I wouldn't do this to waste your 500 tier or even 1,000 tier, because you can do so many creative things with your shirt designs. I wouldn't do this. You're going to get them taken down because they're not going to sell. Some of them might sell, but most of them will not sell. You're going to have to take them down, and really you could have just used those slots for some creative, awesome shirts. So I wouldn't necessarily do this. All right, next update. Tax time is almost here, and man, I'm kind of wondering what's gonna happen, because you know, FBA and all that stuff, I'm spending money, I'm shipping out items, and then I'm making money, but I also have things to spend my money on, as far as like tape and boxes, supplies, things like that. But for merch, I'm really just spending time. I'm not spending money on anything. So when I get back from my honeymoon, after I get married, I am gonna meet with my tax guy to figure out what do my numbers look like, because it is kind of freaking me out, especially if I go to the 50K, what that's gonna look like. So just let you know, tax time, if you are making the big time money on merch, I would definitely look into that now while you're ahead of it, you know, 3 or 4 months ahead of time, so you can kind of prepare yourself on what's gonna happen. If you are gonna have to pay quite a bit of money back, at least you have that money in the bank. Hopefully you didn't spend the big time merch money on a brand new Corvette or anything yet. So there we go. The next one. So Q4 is here, but what are you working on? We're in October, November, December, crucial months. Merch, FBA, eBay, YouTube. You have a full-time job, you're thinking about Kindle, you're already doing Kindle, Etsy, you have a holiday job or part-time job, full-time job. So many opportunities out there. What are you working on right now? And I think that's kind of like, I could tell you the truth right now. It's starting to wear and tear me down, because I've talked about it in the other videos before. I am getting married, and man, it's no joke trying to plan all of this stuff for a wedding and reception, and where's this and where's that, and it is crazy. And moving into a new house, I moved everything in, creating YouTube videos, selling things on eBay, selling things on FBA, trying to add new shirts onto merch. I can honestly say it's finally taking its toll on me, or I'm like, man, like, I think I do need a little mini break before I really burn myself out. So I am going to go on honeymoon in November, early November. And even then, I'm like, man, it would be kind of cool to get some YouTube videos while I'm out there. But I'm like, you know what? I need to take a break. Can't be doing this stuff. But when I get back, though, it's like almost like I'm already kind of like in this mindset that I really just want to like get into beast mode, add a lot of shirts into merch. FBA, it's going to be crazy, because it's like, you know, Target and Walmart and Toys R Us and Kohl's and all these stores that I'm used to just sourcing nonstop. But now merch has kind of changed that. How much do I really want to go into FBA right now? eBay I'm still doing. That has never stopped. YouTube has never stopped. I've been pretty consistent. And, you know, I do the 2 videos a week, even though I have a lot of requests on doing 5 videos a week, which I think I might just destroy myself if I did that. But I do have some awesome ideas that I want to get into when it comes to the YouTube channel. And I want to step up my game on that too. Just so many opportunities and things to do. That's my question. What are you working on? Answer me in the comments below if you can. What are you excited about? Is it merch? Are you probably gonna like maybe stop on FBA and eBay because you want to focus on merch? Do you even do YouTube videos? If you don't, maybe you're doing something like Kindle publishing or Etsy, or maybe you are working full-time or you have a part-time holiday job. Let me know. I'm interested in the comments. What are you working on? All right, so this is a very interesting topic. I actually talked to Young about this, something I've been wanting to do, because I know I talked about it before, how internet marketers ruin everything. And a lot of people email me and they're like, you know what, I love how honest you are and how you're not plugging a bunch of things all the time and for me to buy this and buy that from you. That's not what I'm about. I want to help people, especially the ones that have student loans. I've talked about this a lot of times. If you email me, hustlerhacks1@gmail.com, more than likely I'll get back to you in at least 2 to 3 days, depending on how many emails I'm answering. But I love talking to people and meeting people. This made me think. You've probably seen them, a lot of different plugins, resources, guides. I've even seen some courses now coming out with merch. Would you guys be interested in me doing honest reviews for these things? I'm pretty sure all of them have some type of thing that are going to help you. I don't mind spending the money on every single one of these things, whether it's good or bad, as long as it helps anybody out there that's honestly looking to build up their merch business. And if I can do an honest review on my channel at almost 19,000 subs, I know not everybody's interested in merch out of all those people, but even the podcast too, and talk about these things on, you know, maybe this guide is good for newbies, maybe this guide sucks, maybe this program sucks, maybe this plugin is awesome and it could help you do this. I don't want to do any type of affiliate link spam garbage that comes at you. I just want to do an honest review because I don't really see anybody doing that. And let me know in the comments below too, would you be interested in me doing something like this? I want to contact the person that makes these things though, because I don't want to be like, hey, here's my honest review on it, it's garbage. I don't want to bash anybody either. That's not what I'm about. I want to just help people, and if my honest review on helping people on merch will do that, then I'm all for it. So let me know what you think in the comments, if that's something you'd be interested in me doing. Contact me, hustlerhacks1@gmail.com. I can create t-shirt designs for you. I have design packages. I have clients that are pretty steady that I help out every single week. Like I said, if you've had any questions about merch, reselling, Ross finds, you let me know. I will answer you. Hustler Hacks on YouTube, you're already watching me, and Hustler Hacks on Instagram. Thanks guys for watching this video. Hopefully you like my update video, and we're just looking forward to dominating these next 2 or 3 months. So my name is Glenn with Hustler Hacks. You guys already know. Go out and get it.